Oh man, so you guys go check out Left Lane Lowkey on Instagrams. Thank you, homie, for sending me this video. But we gonna check this out right here. Even my girl, hit me up and saying, "Hey, did you hear about this story?" And she told me about it. I'm like, damn. Lowkey sent me this video too, so I really got to talk about it. The title says, "On my 18th birthday, my parents drove me to ATL from Chicago to live in a shelter, now homeless. I seen something else saying that she's now missing. I don't know how true that is, but let's look at this story, dog."
Next time, if you don't want to take care of kids, wear condoms. Like health class teaches you. If you don't know how to raise a child, and if you don't know how to pay child support, and if you don't like kids, use fucking condoms or get a vasectomy. Do that for a change. Instead of raising a child you don't even adore, you don't even like, the way they act, the way they talk, the way they look, my entire fucking life, get a vasectomy or even adopt another child. Instead of dropping a child off at a fucking homeless shelter because you don't want to look at them anymore. I'm sorry, I'm just getting very...
No, it's okay. You gotta let it out.
Yeah?
No,
You gotta let it out.
Yeah.
You gotta let
First
it out.
damn second, couple seconds. Got
If
me
you could give
fucked
any
up.
message to them, you know, if they were to happen to come across this video on YouTube and they were to happen to see you on the screen, what message do you have for them?
Just like, I would say, next time when a kid is struggling with schoolwork, help them out, because you never know, they might actually be struggling. And let them hang out with friends more too, because if you isolate them from friends for your entire life, they get antisocial, like antisocial. And for you to tell me to keep secrets like these for the past few years of my life, that's not great. So
What type of secret?
Damn, she breaking down.
like not being able to hang out with friends, not being able to get help when I need it from teachers, and I have to do schoolwork on my own, and being called retarded for my entire freaking life.
Who called you that?
My parents. And then them saying that I was faking for my entire life, and I was like, bruh, if you didn't like this type of child, why the fuck would you get them? If you prefer another child instead of me, just flat out say it. Just say it. I know you don't like me, but for you to just take me in for child support and drop me off at a homeless shelter, that's not cool.
Man.
That's not...
So they basically saying this shit blowing me. So basically what I'm getting already is that this may not be, my girl told me this, but I'm not sure. It seems like this isn't her biological parents that she's referring to. These are people that adopted her. And then after adopting her, things didn't go like they wanted it to. And then they dropped her off. Like the same way when people get a wild ass dog that they take in, dog too wild, and they take the dog to a random hood and just let the dog out in the fucking streets. That's how this shit sound like. Y'all know people that do that shit with dogs? You see a dog walking around with a collar because some owners couldn't take care of it, didn't want to take care of it anymore. That's how it sounds like they're doing this young lady. Damn. It's a human being. She may be on the spectrum.
So
She
are
seems
you
highly
homeless?
functional though.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
18.
But you need
18.
parents
All
to
right.
help
and
you
so
with
how
that.
long have you been homeless?
Since August 29th.
August 29th? What happened on August 29th that caused you to become homeless?
That was my 18th birthday. So I kind of went to a homeless shelter, but that homeless shelter sent me to another program due to my behavior.
What type of behavior was you doing?
Just anger. They sent me to therapy for anger management.
Anger?
Yeah.
You seem so soft and meek.
Yeah, but I could be a lot snake to
Wow.
come by.
She might be on the
when I'm
spectrum.
angry.
Okay.
So I went to another program, but that program, my days were up in that program.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to another program since I came back to my original program, and they sent me to another program. Then I ended up here. So
Just outside?
yeah.
How long have you been sleeping outside?
For a few days.
A few days?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping count.
Okay. Did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Yeah,
Or were they married?
yeah,
Okay. And so, you know, I mean, do you have brothers and sisters?
yeah, I got a brother,
How old is he?
18,
He's 18 as well? Are y'all twins?
yeah.
Okay, where's he at?
He's at the program that I started at.
Okay,
You gotta
so
be
he got to
fucking
stay in
kidding
that
me.
program?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
did both y'all become homeless
so
at the same time?
wait. I don't know how adoption works, but she said use me up for child support. So these low life ass people, these low life motherfuckers used 2 children up until they was 18 years old and dropped them off to a homeless shelter from Atlanta to Chicago, from Chicago to Atlanta. They took them all the way to goddamn Atlanta. These low life motherfuckers. Oh my god, bro. I didn't expect to be getting pissed off right now. I can't even talk right. I did not expect to be getting pissed off right now. Whoa. You low life piss poor ass excuse of. Oh my god. That blew me. Let me keep listening. I'm sorry.
We're gonna
Some
talk
true
about that, but
evil
okay.
people.
So growing
And they're
up,
probably gonna do this
would
with some
you
more
say that
kids.
You had like a fairly normal childhood?
Um, yeah, somewhat.
There was some hesitation there. Why the hesitation?
I mean, besides I couldn't really hang out with friends after school. It was okay.
Okay, so just like a little bit strict in the household.
Yeah,
Were you and your brother, y'all were the only kids in the house?
yeah,
Okay, so it was you, your brother, and then your parents?
yeah.
Don't call them no fucking
and
parents,
so,
man.
You know, did you like
Call them
go
fucking
to
parents.
school? Did you go to high school?
Yeah, I went to middle school, high school, so like 3rd grade all the way up until 12th grade.
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
Why did you end up having to become homeless on your 18th birthday?
I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, okay, so what?
It was my 18th birthday, and according to law, on your 18th birthday, you are now considered an adult and you gotta get out.
Well, you don't have to get out. A lot of 18-year-olds live with their parents.
I mean, yeah, but.
So
well,
let me ask you this. Do your parents know that you're homeless?
Yeah, I mean.
They do?
I mean, yeah, they were the ones who dropped me to the homeless shelter, so.
In Chicago or in Atlanta?
In Atlanta.
Okay, so do your parents live here in Atlanta?
No.
Where do they live?
Chicago, all the way across the road.
Wait a minute. These are your biological parents?
No.
Okay, these are your adopted parents?
Yeah.
Okay, so they adopted you and your brother?
Yeah.
What age, do you remember what age you was adopted at?
4.
4?
Yeah.
So do you remember life before you were
She about to
adopted?
piss me off even more, bro.
Yeah, I was, let's just say, spoiled. I was really freaking spoiled. I had a dog, a bicycle. My mom usually took pictures of me when I was a baby.
So why did you end up having to be adopted?
Well, I mean, hey, I don't know, child support, bro? I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? But
So let me ask, has there ever been a mental health diagnosis, a mental illness diagnosis?
Well, before I got adopted, I was considered having memory loss and all of that good shit. And then, I don't know whether it had to do with that or anything else, but next thing I know, at 4 years old, I'm adopted. So, like, I spent, since I was a baby all the way up until 3.5 years old with my biological parents, so that should count. Like,
do you know your biological parents?
I mean, yeah, I can't.
Like, did you keep in contact with them through the years? Even though you was living with your adopted parents?
Not really.
No? So
But
I mean,
they
what happened to
usually
them?
called us, and then
They
when's the
called.
last time you spoke with them?
this is getting intense.
Because what the fuck going
I
on?
keep in contact with them a lot.
Okay.
So like before I ended up on the street,
Right.
but I kept contacting them even until now. So like I can't to make an estimation, but
No,
yeah.
it's okay. I mean, the bottom line is that I guess what people are going to be asking is, why would your adopted parents drop you off at the shelter miles, thousands of miles away, or hundreds or whatever?
Hey, it's a good place to get a job, bruh. Like, literally, you could get a job here.
Did you ask to come here?
I mean,
Or did they just bring you here?
not really. They questioned me about it. They were like, where would you want to go in life? And I was like, making fantasy estimated guess, because I thought they were joking. I was like, oh, London, Atlanta, Great Britain, I don't know. And then next thing you know, I have a suitcase and we're packing in a rush to come to Atlanta. So, like,
How did that make you feel?
I was nervous and scared, but at the same time, I was really sad. Like,
Yes.
really sad. Like, on my 18th birthday, we couldn't even celebrate. Like, give me a minute. Okay, I'm back.
This should piss me off, dog.
Couldn't even celebrate by going out to dinner. Like, next thing you know, it's morning time and I'm packing my bag to go early in the fucking morning, like 5 a.m. and then driving to Atlanta for the past few hours. And I ended up at the Cub, which just closed, and my brother, and that's it.
Have you spoken to them since?
Yeah, I always contact them. They never really contact me back. I don't know their phone number or their email. I just contact a friend who's close to my biological parents, since she was with me since I was a baby. I usually contact her, but she doesn't really contact back, which is awkward. So yeah.
What are your adopted parents' names?
That's a whole.
Say their names.
Really
Say their names.
I just call him Will. That's it.
Will?
Yeah. And then my biological mom is named Brenda.
Well,
So I've been told.
I guess the reason why I ask is because that seems abnormally cruel.
That's
Shit.
not cruel.
What you mean?
No, I mean, for them to drop you off on your 18th birthday to go be homeless, that's not right at all.
I mean, I could have went to college, though. I mean, that was like second step, but I don't know how you apply for college.
I mean, you said earlier on in the interview that even though you have this kind of innocent demeanor, that you can have a dark side as well.
Yeah.
Did anything happen to where they feel like they weren't able to control you or anything like that?
Not really. Most of the time where it was all bad is based on schoolwork. Half of the concepts I didn't understand and I couldn't contact my teacher or anybody for that matter.
What the fuck was going on in that household? She couldn't
Led me
contact
to
nobody.
be, like, frustrated, and they thought I was faking, so they sent my brother to do my schoolwork and help me out. Turns out I was doing better with him than alone, and then they were like, get your act together, and I was like, I'm struggling. Can I ask the teacher for help? And they were like, you can do it on your own. And I was like, I'm not faking, bruh. I'm really not faking. And barely I ended up here, so, yeah.
So,
But
because here's the thing, right? I have daughters that are close enough to your age that I ain't gonna lie, this kind of ticks me off a little bit.
Shit.
If I asked your parents why they did that, what do you think their response to me would be?
I've been a bad kid. I wasn't really good, so we sent her to a program that helps you get on your feet on your own, get a job, earn money for yourself, be prepared for what comes next.
Although this is going viral now, this interview is 1 month old. So there's a lot been going on. So I'm seeing the dude has been speaking to a lot of different people. I seen a video that said Jamiyah back home. We gonna get to the bottom of this story, dog. So this is allegedly her biological mom.
We all just chilling. I told her you was gonna be giving her a call, so I had to go wake her up, but she was knocked out. She was getting her hair done for a few hours yesterday.
Oh!
Is that right? She got her hair done. Can we see it?
Yeah, here she go.
Oh! What's up, young lady?
That made me happy, man.
That's all right.
I'm happy to see that.
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good? So you're back home with your biological family?
Yeah,
How does that feel?
it feels good.
Wow, your hair looks beautiful.
Thanks.
Okay, so here you are. You're back with your biological family. Have you been able to like ask questions and find out like how you ended up with your adopted or your foster parents?
Yeah, I have.
What was the story? What they tell you?
That I was taken away from them as a child.
Why?
Because your mama went to jail. Your mom was incarcerated. And I was locked up. Go over about your mom.
How about
Yeah, let's see your mom.
She's incarcerated.
Hello.
Hey, Mom, is that you? Okay, how you doing?
She came back and got your damn child when she was on point.
Okay. So what's the story behind this? What's the story?
Oh, okay. What happened that Robert, I was incarcerated, but then I got out. But see,
Exactly.
Whoop, my son, that's what we call him. Jalen, his nickname is Whoop. His real name is Robert. My daughter was in the kitchen, and I thought she was in bed. She ended up having some bristles, burning his hand. So that's why they took them anyway.
Okay, so it started out like a defects case?
Yep. So they couldn't charge us. She was only 11, so they had to charge me with it.
So wait, so this was your older son? Wait, what'd you say happened?
This was my daughter, Lexus. She deceased now. She was up on DCFS too.
Okay.
She's dead now, though.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear about that. My condolences about that. But you say that she burned Robert's hand?
Yeah, by mistake.
Okay, with like some grit, you said?
She was only 11, so she thought she know how to go cook and by herself.
Right.
Being grown.
No, I have an 11-year-old. My 11-year-old cooks all the time, so I know. I understand.
But some kids think they grown than what they are.
Okay.
And so when he burnt her, we called 911, so they took her to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital with him, the ambulance came first. But I had to have somebody watch the other kids. So I went to the hospital. I got a ride there, and the police was already there waiting on me.
And they arrested you for that?
They took me to jail after that, in the hospital.
Huh. Okay. And so, do you know the foster parents?
No, I don't know them. I seen them one time. They was black. That's the first time I ever seen them. It was like a heavy-set lady and a guy. But I only seen them once. Because Robert reminded them when they was screaming and crying. And I was like, no, we want our mom. That was 4 years old. It was real sad. It was terrible. Because I had to do a visit. And they were screaming and crying. And
Of course they
you could hear
do.
screaming all the way down the street in the car. You know, I don't want to relive that though either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a hurt feeling. And so they placed him with them.
Okay. Did you like? Did at any point did you try to like get them back or anything like that?
Excuse me?
I say at any point did you try to get them back, get custody of them?
Yeah, I tried to get them back, but see, when I did all my classes, when I was in jail, incarcerated, they told me good. Once I complete all my classes up in there, I can get them back when I get home. But when I got home, they changed the whole story and said they was up for adoption already. When I called and taking them information, I went down there.
Okay.
And that's when they told me they
And so
She gave up.
Shishi was telling me something about a man babysitter, some guy that used to babysit them when they was at the other folks' house, the Bratcher's house.
Yeah. His name Will, but she was saying that Will was paying them for to take care of her. So I don't.
So wait. So who did?
They're adopting. What is Will paying them? What he was paying for?
Well, so hold on. So who told you this?
Jaden said
How did you come to find out about Will?
because she told me.
Oh, you talking about Jamiyah?
Yeah, Jamiyah told us that Will was paying for her, the adoptive parents, for to take care of her. And
She gave up. I ain't trying to hear this shit.
You know, I didn't
She gave
understand
up.
that. But then Jalen was telling me at first he had told my cousin Lee that Jamiyah used to get tied up or whatever. So, you know, these offenses put these kids in a situation like this and they fail the system. You know, they done failed. They did so much. It's my 15-year-old daughter, when they placed my daughter with her grandmother, my daughter got hooked on drugs some kind of way at the age of 15, and she's dead now.
Sorry to hear about that. Like I said,
She took all kids.
so hold on. So are you saying that? So did Jamiyah say that this guy was having sex with her?
He was having sex with you? Well, you just tell the truth. You ain't got to be scared. You have to tell the truth. When you was tied up, what they was doing to you? You have to be honest. I have to be honest. Okay, when they tied you up, what happened when they tied you up? They locked me in a room and then they would usually leave to go somewhere to movies or whatever. That's about it.
Well, I mean that's fine. We don't have. Listen, we don't want to force anything, right? So, right. But okay. So, okay.
She gave up on it. She gave up.
Okay.
It
Can I
sucks, but
talk
she
to
gave
Jamiyah
up.
real quick?
She gave up. She gave up fighting for the children, man. I did not expect this to be a long ass video
Hey,
like
sweetie.
this. I'm sorry, but y'all.
Hello.
I'm invested. I know y'all
So,
invested.
did
Dang.
you get a chance to see your brother's interview?
No, sadly, I didn't see his interview.
No. Well, you know he misses you.
He does?
Yeah, you know, he really does. He said he was going to cry if he found out that you went to Chicago without him because y'all had never really been apart for that much of a distance for that long. He said he was going to cry. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel sad to actually hear those words come out of my brother's mouth.
I gotta stop it right here. We're going to progress to a separate point. Go subscribe to Atlanta Street Interviews and follow the story in full, but I can't react to every single thing because it's a lot.
So Jamiyah had told your mom and your family that some guy used to come and babysit y'all. Is that something you remember or no?
Babysit at the doctor's
At
house?
the Bratcher's house, yeah.
Nah, I don't remember a babysitter. Like that. I mean, the only time is like in
I think she
second
said
grade.
some guy named Will.
Oh, no. That's okay. She got that mixed up. That wasn't with the Bratchers. That was like Will was with like my biological family. He dated my mom, and then I guess, yeah, that situation occurred.
What
Like,
situation?
uh, I didn't like Will. Will's the reason why I got a burn in my arm and
Okay,
my
tell
leg.
me what happened.
So, like, he hated me, and I just got used to that. I don't give a damn. But, like, Jamiyah and them, I don't know what happened with Jamiyah, but she didn't like him either, and all of that
What do
stuff.
you think happened?
I don't know. I guess Jamiyah, I guess. I don't know.
So this happened before the Bratchers?
Yeah, I don't know.
So this happened when y'all was like 3 or 4 years old type deal?
Yeah, like 4 years old. Yeah.
4 years old?
Yeah.
Is that the reason why y'all was taken?
All right, so basically doing the just like the God, what the low key? What did you send me, bro? You done got me in a wormhole like crazy, my God. What the hell did you send me? God, what the hell? Oh my God! All right, so just from just the intro of this video right here, dog. What I'm seeing is that Jamiyah was molested by her biological mother's boyfriend. And things were intense. And then from that point, the last straw was this kid being burnt some type of way. And then DCF getting involved, the mother going to jail, and that's how both the children ended up in foster care. And that's why I'm sorry for saying that the mother gave up, but that's why these kids were never able to go back in the mother's care while they were, underage, under 18. That's what I'm saying. I may be wrong, but let's keep going through it. Low key, this is low key comment low key, bro. Did you even know the story was this deep, bro? You know I gotta get through it, bro. I gotta see it through.
How do you feel?
Honestly, just truthfully, I hate life. Cause for real.
Damn.
Well, I mean, so Jamiyah told you that she got into an argument with her mom?
Yeah.
What was the argument about?
Honestly, I don't know. Cause it's like Jamiyah tends to, she gets into temper tantrums about like simple stuff. I don't know, cause she don't like rolls or something like that. I don't know, but she says she left cause she was like, my mom told me that Jamiyah told her to shut up and all of that stuff, and my mom said that I was coming up there to Chicago, right? And I had a job and all of that lined up and all of that stuff. And then she said I was coming up there, and then Jamiyah was like, okay, well, we'll see about that. And then she was smart mouthing my mom, and then my mom and them had an argument, and then Jamiyah just left, right? She just left. And then all this time, I don't know where she was. I don't know what was happening. Everybody was calling me up. They were like, we don't know where she is. And I'm all the way down here. Nope, right? I don't know how to find her. I don't know how to get to her. And then I tried to call her. It wasn't the same number. I had to call around for different numbers that she had, right? Because, like, her old phone is with my mom. And then her
old phone that she had down here?
I think so. And see, what happened was she had called me up, right? And then she had told me that Jamiyah had gotten into an argument with some guy at 4 o'clock in the morning one time, right? The day before, and she was explaining it to me. She was like, son, there was a black guy and a white guy, and they're on the phone with her. She was in the bathroom talking to him, right? And then the black guy told her to get her ass back down here to Atlanta. And then I don't know who it was, and the white guy said that he wanted to be with her or something, and I don't know what was going on, but like, there's no time, so I don't know if she's with that guy and he's just not letting her talk to me or something like that, or like, I don't know.
Is that what you think?
Yeah, because this isn't a like period of time where she's not gonna talk to me, because it's like we have a sibling thing where it's like, yeah, a few days we ain't gonna talk to each other and stuff, and then eventually we're just gonna fold. We're just gonna be like, we have to talk to each other, because it's like, sibling relationships and stuff like that. It's like, it's hard for us not to talk to each other. So then I don't know how that worked. But then yeah, so I don't know, because I talked to Shishi about it. Nobody still found her and none of that. And the only time they found her was when she had walked to the bus stop. Shishi had picked her up. She had been taken to Northwestern Hospital, right? She had gotten checked out and all of that stuff. I tried to call her then. They said that the emergency room didn't have no phone number and all of that. And then But still, I called Shishi. She said Jamiyah was fine. She was in the emergency room and that she was gonna pick her up, right? And then that was the day that Jamiyah had like snuck out the hospital and left. And so I was like, what? And then
How do you think she got back down to Atlanta? Like, how did she get money? Like, how did she get the resources to get back down?
That's the
Your
thing.
pimp,
I
bro.
don't know.
So I don't know how that would have even occurred, but
Maybe
maybe
I called her to do that now, especially when you're not making as much money. I don't know. It's hard to get to work. I'm gonna tell you that much. She needs to learn that. Arrested and all of that stuff. Come back down here. She's due to be arrested by the sheriff and all of that, because the sheriff has said that if she comes back down here, she's gonna get arrested.
Arrested for what?
I don't know. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Did you ask your mom?
Yeah, she said.
What did she say?
She said she talked to the sheriff, right? The sheriff said that if she see Jamiyah down here, is she due to be arrested and all of that stuff. I don't know what she did down here, but she said she was doing something in the tent. And previously, that rape
She was doing what?
In the tent. The
tents? Yeah.
Yeah, like down over there.
Yeah.
Like all of that stuff.
What was she supposed to be doing in the tents?
She was acting up in the tent. She wasn't supposed to be in there. She was doing some bad stuff in there. And she was getting in trouble.
Like what? Like what type of stuff?
Drinking, smoking, the typical thing and all that.
But
stuff.
I mean, the sheriff ain't gonna come and try to. All right. Well, okay, I get it.
But she was acting up down here, and then apparently the sheriff said she was gonna get arrested.
I think in this equation of life, when you have a man, a woman, or a young boy, young girl, when you insert certain dilemmas in their lifestyles, you're going to get certain reactions. Men and women tend to have different reactions. Men, sometimes they become violent, gangsters. Sometimes they turn into niggas like King Von. And then you have some women, they turn into some chicks like Sukiyana. I don't know. And it looks like based on what's going on in her lifestyle or her upbringing, chick then turned into a Sukiyana type girl that's even beyond. She has a lot going on. And her brother is here to say, yeah, my sister be tripping. But her parents failed her. I'm going to stop right there, all right? If y'all want a full thing, go to this guy's channel, all right?
Some random guy that has a YouTube channel walks around Atlanta and, is interviewing folks. And then, a month or two later,
comfortable.
Here you are sitting in your biological mom's house. I mean, just take that in for a second.
This guy did his job.
How does that feel?
Well, first, what's up? I'm just I'm finally made it to Chicago. I'm chilling at my mom's.
So you're back home? You're back in Chicago?
Yeah, and ridiculously, the moment I came here, my sister went to Atlanta, so that was crazy. But it's cool down here. Family cool. We had fun. Ate a bunch of good food on Easter. Yeah, I feel more like
I will bet my savings that homie is going to be somebody in life. He's going to be cool. He's going to figure things out. He's going to maximize his resources, and he's going to be somebody in life.
More accepted here. And I feel normal here. Whereas with, my dad family, I felt like an outcast and stuff, So that was fun. And finally tried to fix up my hairline.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let me see what you got, man. Look like you got your nice little haircut.
Okay.
Show us from the side.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, nice little fade
homie.
going on, man. I see you, my boy.
Yeah, because my last one was messed up. So, yeah. I ain't gonna say who it was, but if you go watch this video, you know exactly who you are.
Okay, fella. I like him, man. He a cool dude.
That was cool.
He's a cool
You
dude.
at right now?
I'm at my mom's house.
Okay,
For
cool.
the first 2 days I was down here, I was at Shishi's. And then, because, we hanged out with Shishi, I got my hair cut down there and stuff. And then we were just chilling with my cuz. And then I came back here, right? My mom was like, no, we need to bond. Because everybody was fighting over me and stuff. And it was a bunch of love, so that was good.
How'd that make you feel, man?
Yeah, felt good.
Good.
I don't know. It felt odd at the same time. I'm not really used to that happening, but
You got to get used to it, man.
yeah.
It kind of it messes me up that you're not used to it, you know?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was good.
Like you don't get that feeling of every single holiday season, people sizing you up and seeing how you looking, and oh, you getting big, boy, or you gonna be a football player, boy, you gonna be a basketball player, boy. When people love you, their family, that feeling, like that family feeling, and you just missing that. Oh man, I don't know how I could have went without that. Even from family members I don't want it from, but still, to not experience that, you are missing out on a point of life. Even people that you meet and that say they change your diapers, you don't even know the fuck they are. But just missing out on a point of life, like damn. I feel sorry for anyone that has to understand that they will never experience that. I feel for you because I know what it does for me. I know the confidence that it boosts in me.
And they're planning to do stuff with me because, like, I didn't do a bunch of stuff with my dad's family, so like, I never learned how to, ride a bike. So my stepdad, he planned on getting a bike and teach me how to ride that, and they wanted to take me bowling. I've never done a bunch of stuff, so yeah, that's it. So I'm just getting a feel of, new stuff because I haven't done a lot. So yeah.
Have you heard from Jamiyah?
No, but
Damn.
Okay, so it's like she's purposely not answering, which I guess he kind of blindsided us with that. But like, she left from here, went down to Atlanta because she had hitchhiked from my mom's house to the bus station or whatever, called police, yada yada yada. All of this happened. And then she ended up in Atlanta with some 40-year-old guy. And note that, yeah, I kind of knew who she was talking about. I didn't know what was happening because this 40-year-old guy, same guy she was talking to in the shelter. So that's what threw me off because
in the shelter that you was at?
Yeah, she had gotten kicked out, right? And then she had come back. So during that period of time, she was out for like nearly 30 days. It was at this shelter. I forgot what it was. It was a female shelter, and I forgot what it was. But yeah, she wasn't around anybody who was in my area, because we were at my shelter. We were far off.
Your shelter's a little bit far. You got to drive to get to your shelter. Like, it's not a walk or anything like that.
Yeah, hers was pretty far. Hers was like 9-10 miles away from us. And so she was down there, and she could only stay in the shelter for 21 days. So yeah, that happened, and I was like, okay.
But how did you not know that the guy that was in the same shelter as you was the one that your sister was messing with?
No. He wasn't in the shelter. He was a guy from like outside, because the shelter we were in, it was only for 18-year-olds to 24-year-olds.
Okay, so he wasn't in the Covenant house. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
He was like 40 something. Like late 30s, early 40s.
So who is this guy?
See, that's the thing. I don't know his name, but like, I don't know. It's like Isaiah something, or I don't know his actual name, but I heard Jamiyah mention something like that. But like,
something about Isaiah, you said?
Yeah, some guy like that. So that's my sister who said that. But yeah, she got text messages and phone calls. Because the first instance I was there at the shelter, I was like, what? Because like my a few acquaintances at the shelter and had come up to me, and he was like, Jaden, you gotta go tell your sister she's talking to a 40-year-old guy. I was like, what? I thought it was a joke, like people in shelter, they just throw stupid jokes.
Yeah,
but like, yeah. So I went up to Jamiyah, she was like, I'm on the phone with my man, yada yada yada. I was like, what? And then he was like, don't be angry, he's like 40. I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't throw that at somebody. Hey, the guy you're talking to is like 40. So I was like, what? And I told her not to talk to him again and all of that. She cussed me out. And then, but still, like, I kept checking up on her and stuff. And then I asked staff to do it. But then they were like, they don't know because she stopped talking. She just minded her business. I thought the subject was dropped because I hadn't heard her talk about none of that. But yeah, then she left and she got kicked out for the second time because she did too much. And then that was when she was in the sense, yada yada yada. And then she bounced around. And I couldn't find her for a hot minute. Cause no, when she was in the other shelter, I could talk to her. It was a shelter for like 21 days. She only had like a 2-week card. So like,
all right. I don't know. She just seemed like she's on a self-destructive path. At this point in time, nah, I'm invested in Lil Man, dog. I want Lil Man like to be okay, cause I hate to say it's just a lost cause, but god damn.
Is it like a little weird or whatever?
Think to my birth home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it comes off as natural, but it's also a little weird, you know. So it's like you're like, huh? Never thought I'd see you again. Wow. And you're like, cool. That's pretty cool. It's like I was pretty much made to forget my entire past life on my adoption. Now it's coming flashing back and stuff. And what's sad about it is that like my family, they asked who I am and stuff, and I like no, I was like 4 when I got taken into the system, right? And it's like I don't know who I really am or the family I have. Because I get noted from family members that I look like somebody and like I act like somebody, and then I don't know who this person is, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. And you know, it's all a process, man. It's like anything else in life, you know. It's a brand new start. I mean, how do you feel about this? Like, you know, imagine this, right? Some random guy that has a YouTube channel walks around Atlanta and you know, is interviewing folks, and then, you know, a month or two later, here you are sitting in your biological mom's house. I mean, just take that in for a second, man. Like, how does that feel?
Well, first, I gotta thank you, Marcus, because I never thought this day would come. So thank you, man. I just gotta say, God works in mysterious ways, you know? It's like, he blessed me to finally be with people that actually get me and care about me, rather than be like stuck in a situation where I have no say in anything, where like decisions I make are based on what another person says, not what I think or what I say. Because like down here, it's like they teach me to be who I am. Because like back when I was at my dad's parents' house, it was like you say what I say and all of this stuff. And I always would say, I'm sorry and all of that stuff, you know? And back here, they're like, don't say I'm sorry because you know,
well, I mean, you know, listen, man, I'm not even going to continue to go in on them, but they sound like pretty horrible people, okay? But
facts!
Have you heard anything about them since all of this stuff started? I know we spoke to them that one time on the video, but have you heard anything from them or about them since?
I gotta find the time.
We never talked this childhood, and then they won't call me. They want me to call them, because that was the rule when we like left the shelter. They were like, don't call us. You know, you could never come back to us, back to the house and all that, unless you need like food and stuff. But the thing is, it's like you're 1,200 miles away from me. How are you gonna get me food and all of that stuff? So like, yeah.
But fuck them. I don't even get. I don't fuck them. Fuck them.
But the Facebook page is down. I tried to look that up. Facebook page is down. Other than that, nah.
So they got the adopted parents on the phone right now. We gonna wrap this video up right here. We're watching this shit right here.
Yeah. Hey, Mama. Is Jamiyah down there?
No.
Oh, well. Well, Jamiyah ain't down there, and I'm trying to find her, because I don't know if she's still in Chicago or... Well, oh, wait. Oh, wait, I could just call my cousin then. I can see that. Well, okay, I got one more contact to see if she down there, because, yeah.
We heard that Jamiyah had went back home, and so, no.
Oh.
No.
Alright.
So she's still down here in Atlanta?
As far as we know,
I'm gonna call.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna call one more number, and then
You got one more number to call? Yeah. So when did this happen? Where she went missing? What happened?
like she texted me for
You
like.
don't know?
Well, she texted me saying she moving back to Chicago, and like, yeah. So I was like, okay, and
Oh, God, Jay.
yeah. So I'm gonna try to find her, and yeah.
Because I would have
The fact that she's speaking with so much concern in her voice, pissing me the hell off. Pissing me the hell off, dog.
told you, no. Because you know we communicate. I would have told you. This is just a lie. Oh, God.
Yeah. Alright. Well.
So I mean, since we have you here, since we have you here, you know, a lot of people, you know, saw the video with Jamiyah,
I
and
know.
and they had a lot of, you know, concern and questions about just, you know, kind of these kids and what happened and how you guys dropped them off on their birthday. Did you want to, you know, just kind of say anything towards that or give any your side of that or anything?
But it's not a lot. Yeah, Jaden and everybody, yeah, they all agree. They understand what went on. He could explain it also.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jaden said, yeah, so we're not worried about, yeah, we know our side and everything. It's nothing, yeah, it was, that's all we have to say. Jaden knows that because we've been communicating with them since then.
Okay.
Our thing was for a program standpoint, yeah, to get them into the program. This is a program, we didn't think of it as a shelter, and Jaden can attest to that. We were doing it as a program thing for him to get on his feet and everything. Correct, Jaden?
Yeah. Huh.
I guess though some
Yeah,
people would say that though, why on their 18th birthday? That seems kind of abnormally cruel.
Okay, okay, I gotta end the conversation because I really don't know who this is.
This is the interviewer that interviewed Jamiyah.
Oh, and you put the, so you're the one that put the story out there on us in this way?
No,
Yeah,
I
bitch.
let her speak and she told us what happened.
Oh, yes. And,
Of
yeah,
course.
My husband advised me not. Yeah. My husband advised me not to talk at this time.
Yeah.
But we're good. We're okay.
No worries. All right, have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Bye.
All right, so that seems like that's all we're gonna get from the adopted family. Assholes. Want to cover their ass. That's it. Because it's assholes. That's it. That's all they got to offer. Assholes. I told y'all what it was from the beginning of the video, and here we are now. I just wanted to see from their own voice and hear how they sound. But definitely pure gaslighters, and I can understand how they possibly can manipulate young children, 18 and younger children, for sure. Sad situation. I hope Aristotle, Jaden, I think home name is, and Jamiyah, hope they figure things out. Jamiyah, hope she's found. Seems like Jamiyah is doing what she wants to do. Hopefully that she understands. It's certain things that you don't want to do. Even though you think you want to do it, you don't really want to do it. But it seems like, I don't know, when people have things that already got bad for them. You heard her say that she has contracted some things. It seems like STD. Aristotle Euros, hopefully he continues to make his best. That's a horrible still image. Let's stop it, right? I'm trying to find a good stuff. Yeah. All right, we're gonna stop the still image right there. But hopefully Aristotle Euros is able to go ahead and make the best out of life. As of now, as of lately, he has been back at home with his biological family. The video that you guys seen prior to this one, with him sitting on the couch and bobbing, that's with him and his biological family. He's back there. Hopefully he can find a way to get in school or some type of trade or certifications to learn life and get to the bag, man. I really hope this kid is successful, and also Jamiyah as well. It's a crazy situation. I've been watching this for the past like 2 hours, man. I'm indulging this, man. I'm invested. But you guys let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. It's your boy Stacy. Yo.